Good Sunday to everybody. It's Sunday Functioning Chat with Kettle Kitchen. Let's get started. Good Sunday to everybody. Thank you for coming in. Number one, I appreciate you being here because without you guys, this does not happen. We have some guests with us, but I'm going to leave them downstairs just for a minute because I want to say hi to everybody in chat. Joe Fix It For You jumped in before anybody else did, and they're driving back home, I believe. So be safe, my friends. 9 Acre Family Farms is with us. Thank you for joining us. Carrie Leonard. Shady Guy Kettle Kitchen's in with us. Hello. We have Butler Family Farm, Suburban Hillbilly, Teresa Jukiewicz, and she was notified officially today. So congratulations. I'm glad. Sorry about that happening. We're going to have a little fun today. And in order to do that, I got to bring my shenanigan instigators up with me. So here we go. We have Miss Glenda from Grace and Fire, and the shady of all shadies, Dale from 9 Acre Family Farms.
Howdy!
Woo! Hey,
I'm so happy to be here.
I'm very glad you guys decided to join. Thank you very much. I do want to, for those that don't know, Miss Glenda has a special place in my heart. She will always and forever be my cheesy, snobby canning sister. If anybody ever sees,
brother.
Well, thank you. Anybody ever sees me say hi to my M, all the acronym, that's what it stands for. So, and that's a long history of filling in those blanks as we went along. So, thank you. And then, of course, my favorite other special in my place in my heart is Pastor Dale. Thank you for joining us.
No, I'm just so happy to be here, and
it's been a while.
I'm telling you, it's been a crazy month. I'm telling you.
Joyfully Orange Deborah is in with us as well. Thank you for coming in.
Hi, Deborah.
I think it's been a long time since I've had you two on together. Quite a long time.
Very long time.
Very long.
All right.
But what an honor to be able to sit here with Tony and Dale. The other way around. There we go.
Oh, you're trying to do the Vogue thing? No.
I feel honored.
Well, we're honored to have you both here, so thank you very much. Just a couple things, and I do feel obligated to inform everybody of what here. Let me do it this way because I don't know what information is out there right now. If we all could we please send extra thoughts and prayers to Boyce and Nina over at Rooted in Texas? And they need it. That's all I'm going to say. So if we could throw that out there, they need that right now. I talked with her very quickly this morning through text, and so they need it. If you guys could throw it their way, please. In addition to that, on a different note, we have the shindig going on right now, which everybody seems to. I want to be able to do that, and I have not found anything that allows me to do that yet.
Oh, just send me a recording of yourself, and I can make it happen.
I will, because I always thought, welcome to Kettle Kitchen.
I have the echoing
software
available in mine.
That is good to know. Thank you for telling me that. Conquest Josh, thank you for coming in. Appreciate it.
Hey, Conquest Josh.
Teresa J.
Jay, I like how he kiboshes the whole I'm going to slip up on how to pronounce her name by just calling her Teresa J. Cheater. Anyways, moving on, we're going to just have fun today. And in doing that, we're going to list some things out. And chat, you are more than welcome to throw your 10 cents in there, please, because we want to see what you guys have to say as well. So we're going to start off with ranking a list. And our first list we're going to rank is ice cream flavors. I will go ahead and give mine, and then we'll go around in the circle, okay? But we're going to do it top 5 first, and then we'll come back with the worst 5. Worst 5, least favorite. If I had to pick something, I can throw this out there, whatever, however that fills into your list, okay? So, and Butler Family Farm just gave their 10 cents, so we appreciate that. Thank you.
We do appreciate that.
My number 5, because I'm going to go down the list up. And for me, it's hard because none of these 5 are actually in a specific order, but I'm going to list them out anyways. So my number 5 is pistachio ice cream.
Worst or best?
Best. We're on the best list first.
Okay.
My next would be rainbow sherbet. My next would be lemon ice cream. Good luck finding it because it's very hard. Butter brickle or a butter pecan or something of the like. And my number 1 favorite ice cream, I'm waiting for all the comments to come out. Very hard to find. Black licorice ice cream is my favorite. Ooh,
I like black licorice. I don't know if I'd like it in ice cream, but it sounds good.
And I'm actually going to throw a 6th one in because I'm with Suburban Hillbilly. A coffee or mocha flavored ice cream is really good too. So we'll move over to Glenda. Is your list complete, my friend?
It is. I got that one. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm going to do like you. I'm going to go from the bottom up.
Okay.
Okay. Homemade strawberry ice cream.
Ooh, homemade. Oh, you had to throw the homemade in there, didn't you?
Well, I'll tell you why, but it's okay. We'll tell you in the other list.
Okay.
So, and then mint chocolate chip, any of them.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll go with it.
Okay. Then a Dairy Queen Reese's Cup Blizzard.
You're going out of the box here. I like this.
I am. Then Spumoni.
See, I've never had that, and everybody says they love it, and I've just never had it. Have you, Dale? No.
Oh my gosh. It's hard to find, but it is so good. And then my number 1, no surprise to people who've been on my channel, homemade bourbon vanilla ice cream.
Yes, I already knew that. Yes.
Like I make
Dale, do you need a bib to wipe that drool off your face?
That's what this is for. This catches all of that.
Okay.
I'll send the tissues down to you, Dale. Clean up.
Oh, hold on. I'm trying to put things up that are popping around. So we had Bluebell Mocha Almond Fudge. Then we had coffee ice cream. And then joyfully Orange Deborah says homemade strawberry. And then here's a list. Traverse City cherry chocolate, strawberry, coffee lovers, Reese, and just plain old chocolate ice cream. Good job. Hello, Lynn the Okie has joined us. Thank you for coming in.
Hey.
Okay, Dale, what's your list?
Top 5. I'm going to be the weirdo here and say in no particular order.
Mm-hmm.
But first of all, I'll say pecan cluster caramel ice cream.
It's the one
like turtles in
Yes,
ice cream
I love it.
that has the chocolate and everything. Close to that would be Moose Tracks
That was on my
I
original
like
list. Was Moose
me
Tracks.
some Moose Tracks ice cream. Then mint chocolate chip ice cream. Brahms, preferably. Brahms Dairy mint chocolate chip is amazing.
Can you spell that?
Brahms,
Yeah.
Braums. Brahms.
Never had it actually.
It's a Midwest. They have a dairy ice cream food store, so it's like a grocery store and
Right.
a fast food and ice cream place together.
Cool.
So then, of course, the ever famous cookie dough.
Doesn't
I'll cut a
surprise me.
guy. I'll cut a guy for some cookie dough. And then I'm going to kind of go along with Conquest Josh there. I like me some chocolate chip cherry ice cream with the real bits of maraschino cherries
Yes.
and
Yes.
the chipped off chocolate bark in there. Oh, man, that's good stuff.
Now I'm hungry. See, I knew I was going to regret doing this, but now I'm hungry. Okay, so now I'm going to throw out my worst list, least favorite, however you want to word it. And I'm going to work from the bottom up again. Bubblegum. I have never liked bubblegum ice cream. No. Strawberry is, I like the flavor of strawberry, but I don't like store-bought strawberry. It has a different taste to it, and I don't really care for it. Which I will go with Glenda and the homemade. That I could definitely do. So anything with unicorn in the title, I do not want to have. And I've heard them named many different things: unicorn poop, unicorn milk, unicorn floss, unicorn tracks. No, thank you. I'm good. I don't need it. Walnut. If it just says walnut only, it's got a taste. It does something to my teeth that I just don't like the flavor I get from it.
Walnuts are fuzzy. They make your mouth feel fuzzy.
Okay, I'll go with that. And then vanilla. Now, don't everybody kill me. That's my number one least favorite, and I'll tell you why. Flavored ice cream is just so much better than just vanilla. Because what I will find myself doing with just vanilla usually, I'll get some of my homemade jam and put over the top of it. It's not because I won't eat it or don't like it. I just think it's too plain. That's me, though.
Yeah, the plain vanilla is awful.
Yes. Okay, Glenda. Well, we'll go with Dale first this time. Yeah. Dale, what's your worst list?
All right. And fifth, lemon. Anything with lemon in it, I'm out.
You're killing me, Smalls.
I'm a sweet hound. Like, I will drive miles out of the way to get something with sugar. But if it's sour, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out like a fat kid on the basketball team. I'm out.
Did you see what Suburban Hillbilly said? People who like Neapolitan can't make decisions. I love that.
Stay with me there, Suburban Hillbilly. So number 4.
Okay, go ahead.
Pineapple. If it has pineapple in the name,
excuse me,
this kid ain't doing it. No way, shape,
I
or
used
form.
to be friends with you,
Number 3, blueberries. If it has blueberry in it, I don't care what form it takes, I'm not eating it.
Glenda, I think we need to make a jam that's got blueberry, lemon, and pineapple all mixed in it together.
I think
you'll never have to worry about me ever taking your jam from you.
Syrup on top.
Yeah, I think we need to send the first jar to Dale and have him test it for us.
Yeah.
So, in true form, to go along with my sister Suburban Hillbilly, Neapolitan, rainbow sherbet, whatever way you want to call it. Either one, sherbet or ice cream.
I was going to say they're two different things.
That multicolor thing.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Do it.
Yeah.
I'm out. And then number 1, pistachio. That's just not even right. It looks like a baby diaper. I can't do it.
But you'll okay. You won't eat pistachio because it looks like a baby diaper, but you have no problem with moose tracks.
Yeah.
No, because it's like
You're
parts and
looking in the
pieces.
wrong diapers. That's
Yeah.
all I gotta
Something's
say.
wrong with that baby. You might need to take that baby to go see some
Yeah,
medical attention.
because people feed them nasty peas that makes it look like that.
Okay, Suburban Hillbilly said nobody mentioned Peach. She was surprised. Teresa Jukiewicz is heading to the freezer. And Brahms, like Dale was saying, they started a fast food store. Then Conquest Josh says they get their cherries from Travis. I believe it's pronounced Travis City, Michigan.
It is.
And I'm here to tell you, we've been there one time, and the cherries in Michigan taste totally different than they do anywhere else. I'm here to tell you.
I agree.
And of course, Suburban Hillbilly says it's moose tracks, not moose poop, y'all.
And I was gonna say, Suburban Hillbilly, no, I don't want peach in my ice cream because I want peach pie with vanilla ice cream a la mode.
Yes. I should have put on the list pies. I didn't even think about pies, actually.
Yeah.
To me, a standby favorite. I love peach and everything, don't get me wrong, but a nice, thick layered, hot apple pie with a slice of cheddar cheese and a scoop of vanilla ice cream. That's when I want the vanilla ice cream. You're not impressed. She's like,
Okay. No, I'm not. But I have a pie that I absolutely cannot stand, and it's something local here. It's called a Derby pie.
Never heard of it.
I don't understand how people around here can eat the thing.
What's in it?
I like pecans, or is it pecans or walnuts? Some kind of a nut, and it's like caramely, and it's thick, and it's sticky, and it's
send them to me.
It's too sweet. Like, I like sweet, but this thing is like somebody just dumped syrup into it and sugary, and I'm like, what are y'all thinking? What are you thinking? Why do you have to have a Derby pie like that?
You have a supporter. Suburban Hillbilly says it's gross.
Yeah. Ooh.
Hello. Oh, guess who joined us? Mr. George is in the house.
Hey.
Hey, Derek, my brother, what's up?
All right. Miss Glenda, give us your list.
All right. No particular order because I think they're all disappointment.
Okay.
Store-bought chocolate, store-bought vanilla. I don't care if it's vanilla bean or vanilla flavored. The birthday cake. Ugh. Cookie dough.
I think I've only eaten the birthday cake one time, and I
actually scratched birthday cake off of my list to put the lemon on there.
Okay.
Cookie dough.
Can't
stand that one, and cannot stand cookies and cream.
See, I used to be on the cookie and cream thing for a while, and then
we can't be friends no more.
I'm
gonna make you bourbon vanilla ice cream. You will come back around. I'll bring you around. Be like, ooh, where's that bourbon vanilla?
Stephanie Harriet, thank you for coming in and joining us. Okay, is that the end of your list?
That's the end.
Okay, so now I started the first one, which was ice cream. We're going to go to Glenda. Is your list complete for the next one? That would be songs.
Yes.
Okay, so Glenda's going to start us off with songs. So what are your top 5 favorite songs?
Now you're going to really find out what kind of person I am. But anyhow, I like a lot of songs. So this list actually was very hard for me to pick my top 5 because I like so many different kinds. Okay. So I like 23, which is Sam Hunt's song.
Okay.
I like Family Affair.
It's a family affair. That's a good song.
Mary J. Blige.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I knew what way that one was going. I like that one.
Yeah, I like that one. I like the Bones,
Good.
but I always say the name. Is it Hosier or is it Hoosier? My
I
son.
pronounce it Hoosier, but I don't know if I'm correct or not.
Okay, I like it,
Poser.
but I like it with him in it.
Hoser.
It's
Okay.
like poser, but with an H.
Hoser.
Okay.
What
Well,
they used to call me in junior high. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
okay, I do like that song. It's a song called "Craving You."
Don't know that one.
It's a country. I'm trying to think of who sings it, but it's a country song.
Okay.
And "Hypnotize."
Ooh, there you go. See, this is another reason I like doing this because we get to know people a little different than we normally do.
Yes.
So, all right. Dale, your list.
All right. So always number one for me forever will be When You Say Nothing at All, the Keith Whitley version.
Good song.
There Ain't No Grave from Johnny Cash.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna throw you for a loop here too.
It's okay. It's Sunday. You can do that to us.
Yeah. Snoop Dogg.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Bring
I
it.
love it. You're going to find it funny, but go ahead.
Pretty much pick anything, but I'm gonna have to say Snoop Doggy Dogg. You know, the original with him and Dre, and
Yes.
There you go.
She's back there going at it. So,
yeah. Okay. So as that extreme goes, then my next one would be oh, I can't believe I can't think of the song title right now. Down to the River to Pray would be another one in my top five.
Yeah.
By Alison Krauss.
Alison Krauss does the best version of that song. Yes.
Let's see, that's 4, right? That's
I
4.
think we'll go with 4.
Yeah. So my newest one that has made my top 5 list because I cannot get away from it is Oliver Anthony. I Want to Go Home.
Oh, I never thought about that one. That's a good song. Give me just 1 second. I'm looking something up real quick here. Okay. So Stephanie I'm going to go back to hers real quick. She didn't know what the title of this song is. And usually most people call it Pina Colada song, but it's actually called Escape by Rupert Holmes. That's who sings that one.
Ooh.
Yep. Oh, and Derek Fowler didn't know Dale was a gangsta.
I could go on a long time with the gang.
Yes.
Especially 90s hip hop. That's kind of like my generation.
Yes.
Yep.
And Mrs. Gillum Farms is in with us, I see. Thank you for coming in. Go ahead.
Hi, Christine, my sister.
Yes.
The very close that almost made the list was going along with that hip hop theme and everything would be Tombstone from Adam Calhoun.
Yes, that is a good song.
That is good.
All right. So you ready for my list?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is why I consider myself eclectic, and you'll understand by the time we get done with it. And I'm going from the bottom up. So I cheated. I kind of cheated like Dale. I have an honorable mention. Rapper's Delight by Sugar.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. As far as I'm concerned, that is what kicked off hip hop and rap. And now I'm not a big rap person, but I like it if it's hip hop, dance, things like something that gets me in the mood. That's the music I'm after, really, in all honesty. Okay. My number 5 is Love Me, Leave Me. Does anybody know who sang that song? Nina Simone sang that song.
Oh.
And there's a few others that have done it, but that's the one I like. That's a great song.
Okay.
Then I go to Here's Where Me and Dale cross over. One of my favorites is Snoop Dogg's Riders in the Storm remix he did with the Doors. I love that.
Pretty good.
Song. Yes. Hello, Tasha, Arts and Adventures. Thank you for coming in and joining us. Miss you, my friend. We've been away for a while, so. Then we have Memories by Maroon 5. I love that song. I think it says a lot. So, and then this is where I kind of get a little weird. Okay. There's a song I heard probably 20, 30 years ago, and it's been when I started looking at doing YouTube, I actually considered making it my intro theme song until I found out about copyrights and you can't do that and blah, blah, blah. But it's called Theme of a Common Man. And it's very epic in entrance. And if you listen to it, I think I get that's what this is all about kind of feeling to it, if that makes any sense. And then I have one song that I almost have to listen to every single day. And it's Feeling Good by Michael Bublé.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's my get me going in the mood, start my day kind of song. And that it's like James Bondish, if that makes any sense to a point. And so anyways, that's where I'm at. So those are my 5. So going in the reverse, we'll start with Dale this time. What's your worst 5 songs, or least liked, or not favorite, or whatever you want to call it?
Okay, I'm going to start off with number 1 because I got to get it off my chest, and it sets me in a mood. But that's that WAP.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even think about. Yeah, I don't.
Anything to do with it, anything about it.
Yeah.
Anytime it's put on there.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's horrible. The next one. Oh, and I agree, Josh, 100%. Other than I like ACAL better than Upchurch, but Upchurch has a great song called Holler Boy. You need to go listen to it.
Is that anything like Hollaback Girl? I
No.
just thought I'd ask.
No, but that was a good choice. I kind of like that.
Song,
And EVE, like Eve.
Yep.
Like I like that stuff. Anyway, the second worst, Body Shop from Sam Hunt.
I don't
Cannot stand it. Don't want it played ever, anywhere.
Okay, now I'm going to go listen to it just so I know what he doesn't like about it.
Number 3, and this is going to get all of my old-time rockers up in a tizzy.
Uh-oh. Here goes the controversy we've all been waiting for.
Rock and Roll All Night, Kiss.
Yeah.
And let's just make it anything from Kiss, the whole album. I don't want to hear none of it, ever.
The album and all of them.
All of it. Horrible excuse for an artist.
Move past the controversy now.
Okay. So we're going to go from that to the next one. Brian Adams' song. It just lost.
Summer of '69.
No.
Okay.
Look into my eyes. You know, it's like
yeah.
The Robin Hood theme.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gross. It's disgusting.
It's so funny to watch you be grossed out by that. Go ahead.
All right. And last but not least, Achy Breaky Heart.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about that one, but thank you. That will be my honorable mention. I forgot about that song. All right. So I'm going to throw mine out and then we'll come back to Glenda. And I'm going to do the same thing Dale did. Number 1, Baby Shark. I never want to hear that again if I could ever help it. Okay?
Yeah.
Don't sing it though, please. Please. Number 2, Barbie Girl.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I hate that
come
song.
on, Barbie. Let's go party.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
And I don't know if this next song is because of the overplayed part of it, or I don't really care for the artist. Wrecking Ball. If I never hear that again, I will be happy. Okay.
Yeah.
The other one is an older one, and I may get some people that don't like it, but I don't really care. It's one of those songs that you hear it and it's like fingernails on a chalkboard. Okay. Sunshine on my shoulders.
Oh.
I started making up words to it because it just irritated me that much. I don't know why. Okay.
You're like me with Don't Take the Squirrel. I mean, Don't Take the Girl from Timber.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't take the squirrel. I've actually sang it that way before. And anything acid rock, that's one genre I cannot listen to. Never have been. Metal, acid rock, I just can't do. It's not my thing. So I'm very giving on different genres and types, but that's one I can't do it. It gives me a headache. So
Well, does Cashmere fit into that? Because if so, I don't know if I can go along with that because Cashmere's pretty awesome.
Dale, it's my list, not yours. You
Okay.
had your...
Okay, that's true.
Sorry. Okay, so we'll move on to Miss Glenda. What say you?
All right. So my first one is I like to move it, move it.
What are you doing to me?
I hate that song. I hate it.
Okay.
The next one. This is the song that never ends.
Oh, yes.
And I'll stop.
Thank you.
I'll stop.
I forgot about that one, too.
Hate that song. Okay, now I'm going to switch it up a little bit. Beautiful Day by U2.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I was never into that one.
No. Mm-mm. And then I know I'm going to offend a lot of people, and I know I'm going to have a lot of unsubscribers. Here we go.
Wait. Before you divulge that, the intention was never for you to lose subscribers. So if that happens, I apologize.
I'm getting ready to. All Michael Jackson music. All of it.
So Dale, we were sitting there one day, right?
Oh my!
I can't believe you just said that.
Real. I kept it real. I cannot. There's something about him that drives up the wall. And same with my last one, which is all Prince music.
Well, okay. Anyways, now we're really just gonna have a 2-person conversation.
That's just wrong.
I'm being honest.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here for this thing called life.
Life. Yes.
Oh, it just.
I have. Okay, so on another note, and it's funny. Joe Fix It For You said B-52s is horrible. Love Shack was almost on my list just because they played it so much in the 80s.
That just made me think of another one that should have made the list, and that was Tub Thumping.
Yes. I get knocked down,
but I get up again.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
See you later. Derek Fowler says, change his channel.
Yeah, there we go. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you just made me lose 10 people watching, so it's okay. No big deal. Hopefully the replay is very well liked. That's all I got to say.
Lynn the Okie. Thank you. Yeah, we can no longer be friends. I'm sorry, Josh. I just kept it real. He wanted
on a side note, there's things that certain individuals have done that I don't agree with or don't like. One thing I always tell people, though, and it's whether you like the music or not, you still have to give credit to. Without the music, wouldn't be what it is today. So whether we like it or not, the influence in the industry is a positive. But that doesn't mean you have to like their music.
I just don't like the music. It has nothing to do with the person. I just don't
There
like
you go.
either of the music. I'm just, how dare
Here's-
you have an opinion, Glenda?
I know. Brampton
Just
Gardner, thank you for coming in.
I have a huge opinion on this.
Okay, here's Suburban Hillbillies, the Macarena.
Yes, I agree with that one.
I see that. Yes.
Mhm.
You almost look like you're voguing again, Dale, though, when you do it that way. Yes. Okay, we're gonna move back past the controversy. Dale,
Bye,
are you
Deborah.
ready with? Yes. Bye. Are you ready for the next list, Dale? Do you have a list?
I don't have a list, but I can name it.
Okay, so Dale's going to start us off with top 5 holidays.
Okay, first of all, this was a struggle for me because I don't know that I can name 5 holidays.
Okay.
But Christmas, number 1.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. Does anniversaries count?
I'll give it to you. If it's
Wedding
something you look
anniversary.
forward to, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Easter.
Okay.
Let's go. Valentine's Day.
In the freezer.
Okay.
In the freezer. Sorry.
And then this is very hard for me. No, it's not. Thanksgiving, because there's food involved.
Food!
Oh, yeah.
Ha. All right. Miss Glenda, we'll go to you next. What's your 5?
Okay, let's see here. Christmas. I agree
Okay.
with Dale. I
Yep.
enjoy, and Thanksgiving, both of these, because I love being around family, not just food,
Yes.
family.
Yes. Well, I like the food too. So,
I
but
like
anyways,
the
go
food.
ahead.
I don't, not always the family.
You don't
but I
necessarily like
the
the family, but he likes the food.
No surprise, kind of like looking back here on the little logo on
Yes.
the back of this.
Yep.
It's going to be Memorial Day.
Yeah.
To take pause. Veterans Day, which holds a special
See,
spot
I
in
didn't
my
even
heart.
think about those because I was looking. Anyways, it's not me, it's you. Go ahead.
And Armed Forces Day. And I just, for me, Veterans Day is a day to say thank you to our veterans. Armed Forces Day is to say thank you to our active duty. And Memorial Day is to take time to honor those who have fallen. So there is know your differences when
There is a difference because a lot of people are like, we have Veterans Day. Why do we have Memorial Day? Why do we have another day to do the same thing in their mind? And I said, I know there's a difference. I can't explain all of them, but I know there is differences,
One is to do current, one is to do former, and one is to do fallen and gone.
Right. And that's good. I love that list. That's a good list.
Yeah.
I did see something. Derek is asking if Joey and Ginger made it home. I don't see a yes or no yet. So that is the question being asked. Bucket List Homestead jumped in. Thank you for coming in.
And I agree with Suburban Hillbilly. It should
and
be
I do too. I agree with it too. And I wish I wasn't thinking along those lines, but I wish I would have given it more thought because I do agree with you. But my list is Christmas. We all agree on that. So there you go. We have made a list that all 3 of us agree to the number 1. Now, mine is for multiple reasons. Religious reasons.
Yes.
Family reasons. And the food. No. So it's not so much about the consumption of it. It's the trying different things or things that you like or things that you only get a certain time of year, that kind of thing.
Oh, sure.
My tummy likes the consumption. I won't deny that. My next one would be Thanksgiving, then Easter, then New Year's, and then the 4th of July. That's what I would put out there. Dale, how about your 5 not so great holidays?
So number 1 for me, not favorite would be Halloween. Like, I'm not going to say it's worse, but it's not my favorite. Number 2 would be New Year's. because it makes me another year older.
Mhm.
Not necessarily my birthday. Let's see here. I don't know is that I know, like, the Boss's Day, like that would be number 3. You know, and then I'm pretty much out of holidays. I don't know of any other holidays unless you talk about my kids and stuff like that, because I work. I don't get very many of them off, so I don't know very many of them.
Okay, we'll let you slide off of that one.
Okay, good.
Okay. Glenda, how about you?
All right. So I have Halloween. It's absolutely, I mean, I like just like when my grandbaby comes over and all dressed up. I like seeing her, you know what I mean? Because she's so
Right.
yummy. But otherwise, I don't care for the holiday. New Year's Day, because quite frankly, I'm so over the resolutions that it just like, why are we doing that? It's just another year. We're just moving forward. Valentine's Day. Now, I love celebrating the people I love, but I think it's overrated. Just saying. You should do something special for your loved one every day, even if it's just something.
I do agree.
Let's see here. I don't, and then my last one, I don't have a fifth one, but my last one I never understood. And if there's anybody over in England, they could explain it to me. Boxing Day. The day after
Boxing Day. It was the day after Christmas, and it was a day back when it was instituted. And I only know this because me and Blue have had this conversation, so I could understand it. It was actually a day that they did boxing a lot as a national thing in the UK, but that's kind of dwindled away. But they've retained it as the day after, so that because they don't get Christmas Eve off, they'll use Boxing Day, which is the day after. For families that didn't get to come to the family dinner, they still have another day that they can gather, and nobody has to miss work to do it or anything like that.
That's not how that was explained to me. I was told you box up all your stuff on Boxing Day. I'm like, why do you?
I've heard that explanation
that's what my neighbors
as well.
who were English told me. They never said it was boxing. They just said it's you box your stuff up. And I'm like, well, that's a silly holiday. Why would you?
Isaiah wants to show his new kitty off.
Oh, look at your kitty.
And his name is Mr. Mowgli.
What beautiful eyes.
Okay. He's screaming, so he's going to go take care of him now. Anyways, I think it's my turn next.
It's your turn.
It is.
Okay. Halloween, and it's not that I don't like it because my kids like it. It's one of those days that it's like, really? Okay. This one might get people. Labor Day is not one of my favorite days because I no longer understand the reason behind it. Not like it was instituted. And I'm with a lot of people. Labor Day is a national holiday. Why is Veterans Day, or not Veterans Day, but all the others associated around that? Why are they not?
Armed Forces Day,
Armed Forces Day,
Memorial Day. Well,
right.
Memorial Day is.
Memorial Day is, yeah. Veterans Day isn't anymore. It used to be. So, anyways, this one is going to offend people, and I'm not tending to. The premise around it, I can't grasp it. It's the Day of the Dead. I
didn't think about that one. Yeah.
I'm like,
which one?
Okay, I get the point. So in Spanish speaking countries, primarily Mexico, I know that they do it and some others do. Day of the Dead is to remember those that have passed, and it's the day. I get it, but it's like, couldn't you have thought of a different name for it than the Day of the Dead? But I guess it's simplistic and it says exactly what it means. So there's that. The other one, St. Patrick's Day. And I actually didn't mind St. Patrick's Day, except it seems like it's, green and pinch and all that. When I talked to Blue about it, she said it's actually celebrating a massacre. Do you guys realize that? And I was like,
I did know that.
So I went and looked in it, and sure enough, it is. And it's like, Yeah, I'm not sure I like that one anymore. I think I'm okay.
Yeah.
Remembering it, I get, but because I'm a firm believer, always remember the past because you will repeat it if you don't.
Right.
But at the same token, I'm not sure we need a holiday for it. So
I do
Anyways.
agree. Although I know it didn't count as a holiday, I do agree with Josh. Opening day of any hunting season has got to be my favorite holiday.
I get it. I get it. I get it. Tasha Arts and Adventures with Tasha says Cinco de Mayo. Now, is that a favorite or a least favorite? That would be the question.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna move on. I'm gonna start this one off. Maybe if your list isn't completed, you have a chance to complete it. This one is my top 5 TV shows. Okay.
Okay.
Starting at the bottom, and mine really go back a ways, as so deal with it. But I used to love watching Magnum PI. I used to love All in the Family. Used to love MASH, as depressing as people didn't like it. I liked it. Sanford and Son, and then Law and Order before it became a conglomeration, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're on to the 20th version of Law and Order now, and it's like you can only repeat the same things over so many times. So
Yeah.
let's go with Hendrickson Family Farm has joined us.
Hey,
Hello, stranger. Jamie's Country Living has also joined us. Thank you for coming in. So let's go with Dale. What's your top 5?
Top 5. Starting with number 5, and this is going to surprise some people. Others that know me real close, it will not surprise them. Grey's Anatomy. Pre-woke, Grey's Anatomy, like Netflix and vegetate for weeks. That's me.
Okay.
So the next number 4 would be The Flush, which you'd have to be into hunting to find it. It was on the Hunting Channel, and it was put on by Pheasants Forever. It's still active. Pheasants Forever, Quail Unlimited. It's all about hunting dogs and hunting and stuff like that. I love the show. Great storytelling. It's an amazing show. Then number 3 would be the Texas Farm Report. It's on RFD TV, and they travel all over the state of Texas and interview ag deals, go to restaurants, go to tourist attractions, off the beaten path stuff. I love it.
Okay.
I just like get engrossed in it. Number 2, for many, 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 many reasons, would be Duck Dynasty.
Oh,
it was still on. I love every bit of it. Jack was awesome.
Yes.
It had my values. It was about stuff that I was into. It was funny. It was lighthearted. It was an awesome show.
And the movie's coming out.
I know.
Ooh.
And okay, so I'm kind of like Tony. I'm going to go back old school. I can remember getting home. I could watch 1 hour of TV, and one of the 2 shows that was on, I did not ever miss, and that was Dukes of Hazzard.
I forgot about that.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah.
And yeah, I love the old original Dukes. But that's my top 5.
All right. Miss Glenda, your top 5.
All right. So I love Happy Days.
Good one.
Oh, yeah.
Love Happy Days. Oh, my goodness. And then my next one is Knight Rider. I had a Knight Rider car when I was little.
That cracks me up.
It had little pedal feet in it, and it pedal it around. I had one.
Just saying.
Just saying. So I'm going to switch it just a little bit. And who do you think you are?
I like that show, actually.
And to go with that one on PBS, Finding Your Roots.
Yep, that's a good one
I
too.
really think it's important to know really your ancestry. We're such a diverse country, and I think that's such a really neat thing. And I love that kind of programming. And then my final one, and I asked if I could add this, and he said yes, and I'll explain. It's on YouTube. It is Garden Answer. I have to get up every morning and have my cup of coffee and watch Garden Answer because I am addicted to gardening.
There you go. And that's fair. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Yes.
And you're not alone either, though. I mean, because look what Bucket List said.
Yep.
So I get it.
Yep.
All right. Going on the opposite side, my number 5 would be, now these are the ones I didn't like. Married with Children.
Oh, yeah.
I never liked any of the way they treated each other. They talked to each other. None of that. LA Law. That was one of the most boringest shows I ever watched growing up. I couldn't stand it. Roseanne. As much as I watched it, I really didn't like it. I didn't.
I'm with you.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Addams Family. As a kid, I couldn't stand it. I would actually turn away from the TV when it would come on because I'm like, okay, that's not funny to me. All right. And then my all-time, this takes us way, way, way back. And if you remember Knight Rider, you might remember this. Dynasty.
Oh, yeah.
I hated Dynasty. That was like the 80s version of Real Wives of the Potomac or New York City. That's what it reminded me of. So anyway, that's my list. Dale, how about you?
Okay, so no particular order other than you know me. I'm going to have an opinion about everything.
And there will be an order. You're just not going to state it, but that's okay.
Yeah. ABC News broadcast. I'm out.
Okay.
Actually, I guess I should just change that. Any big affiliate news station. I'm not watching it. Period. Ever. 60 Minutes. Hated that show. Hated everything to do about that show.
I got more of my news from 60 Minutes than I did from the news channels, if that makes any sense. But go ahead.
The View.
Oh, yeah. Great. Yeah.
I'll leave that right there.
Yeah.
That's a good place to leave it. We don't need another controversy. Thank you.
The Masked Singer.
What?
That's the most horrible thing I've ever watched. It's overacting, horrible. It's not even good music or singing. It is horrible. Why would anybody watch that?
Well, I'm going to go with Glenda likes it.
What? What's wrong? No. I like it because I like to figure out who it is.
Survivor.
Yeah.
I don't care who got kicked off of what island for how many jelly beans.
Yeah.
Don't care.
Yeah.
I don't recall it being jelly beans, but we'll go with it.
And then I know this is probably number 6, but I got to say it. The Bachelor slash whatever. Yeah.
Bachelor, Bachelorette.
Me and Patty used to watch that, and I got to a point, it's like, this is just drama is all this is.
It is. Yeah.
I don't care about your sideshow fun. I don't care. I don't want to see it. Now you all know why I don't watch regular TV. I only watch you all on YouTube.
Stay tuned for next week, where this episode is to be continued. Anyway, see when I get that voice echoing from Dale, it'll say continued. Oh, sorry. Okay. So, Miss Glenda, your negative list, I guess, is what we're calling it.
4, 5. Okay, I'm making sure I had them all because I had like 6, 7.
Okay.
So, but I'll just do it. Okay. So it has nothing to do with politics, but or whatever's going on in the news. But I really had never liked the show anyhow. To start with, that '70s show.
Yeah, I wasn't in.
I don't like that one at all.
No.
Friends. Don't care for Friends. I like Good Friends, but I don't care for the show.
Yes.
Frasier.
Hey.
I didn't like it either. You're not hurting me any. I don't like any of them. So.
Smelly cat. Oh, smelly cat.
Family Guy.
Isaiah said, "Hey, Dad, how about Family Guy?" Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I did. Okay, Seinfeld.
Well,
and wait, this one Dale might appreciate. The Kardashians.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
And sometimes I just put it on to annoy Sir Grace, just because.
It would be successful in our house if you had it on.
Yeah, at any house.
I hate
agree
it.
with that.
I would go unplug the TV and say, "Don't you have something better to do with your time?"
The dog's listening to it. You leave it on for the dog.
Yeah, sure. All right. So we're moving into our last category.
Okay.
Chores. Dale, why didn't you go ahead and start us off?
Top 5 things that I like about chores that I like.
5 chores do you like? I guess if you want to put it that way.
Harvesting the garden.
Okay.
Because it's food.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Taking animals to freezer camp.
Okay.
Let's see here. Number 3 would be haying or mowing pasture, either one. The cutting of grass. Because it's very relaxing.
ASMR.
I don't have to worry about anything. I just worry about what's going under the mower. Number 4 would be the disking or working of gardens, i.e.
Okay.
And number 5 would be collecting eggs from the coops.
Yeah.
I happen to know a lady who might like doing that too, but I won't mention any names. Glenda, why don't you give us your top 5?
Well, this is going to seem odd because I'm going to go right in with Dale. Now only mine. So as I say this, don't be calling me up and go, "Hey, come take care of mine." Cleaning my chicken coop. I have a method that is so easy for my coop. I know.
I'm not coming to talk to you about it, but go ahead.
I am not hired for anybody else's chicken coop. I've been to some and I'm like, ooh, you need a better setup.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've heard you say that a couple times, actually.
Let me tell you, if you do it right, it's easy. Okay. I actually like sweeping my house, to include vacuuming, mopping. I like doing laundry, and I like dejunking. I had a 6th, which is really weird, but I'm going to throw you all off because I used to be a contracted maid. So I actually like cleaning toilets, as weird as that is.
Okay. Now
I think that's a mental condition. Have you talked to someone about that?
Because I hate disgusting toilets and I want to get it cleaned. It drives me insane.
I think Dana agrees with
satisfaction knowing it's cleaned.
Okay, I didn't see that coming. Thank you very much.
Just, I've seen some things. I've got some stories too.
I'm sure you do, but I'm pretty sure we'll save that for the late night edition.
Well, no, not quite like that. Maybe some Halloween-y type themed stories. Mhm.
We'll save that for another day. Okay. You're funny. You crack me up.
Keeping it real.
I could only come up with 4 because I'll be honest, I'm not a chore guy. So,
Okay.
So, and not really in any particular order other than my number 1, which is what I enjoy all the time. So I'm going to work my way down. Number 1 would be cooking. Everybody probably already figured that out.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to pick the next thing to do, dishes. If I had to pick the next thing, making the bed. Windows if I have to do it. And I don't have a number 5.
And we're unliked with you?
We're unliked. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't like doing chores. I'll be honest, but they got to be done. That doesn't mean they don't have to be done.
That's why it's called a chore.
Exactly.
What about driving your kids around? That's a chore.
Patty does a lot of those.
Okay.
In all honesty.
Okay.
She said you should see our house right now.
Okay.
Yes. And it's driving her nuts, she said. But it is what it is. We move on.
Okay.
All right. Now we're going to go backwards, and I'm going to give you my top 5 worst chores, even though I didn't really overly relish the other 4 I listed. Okay. Other than cooking. I like cooking. Anything to do with a litter box, anything to do with dog poo. That's my number 1 hate to do. Laundry, garbage, and dusting. That's my list.
Okay.
So going backwards, Miss Glenda, what's your list?
Well, I don't like to clean my car out. Now I'll get the garbage out, but I'm talking like vacuuming and the dusting and the windows. I don't like doing that. I hate dishes with a passion. Hate it with a passion. Great at cooking, great at making a mess.
I make the biggest mess you need, but I'm not cleaning up after myself.
I hate the dishes. I hate doing my windows.
Okay.
Hate doing my windows. Another one is cleaning out the refrigerator. Hate it. And I hate vacuuming my bed.
You know, I'm sitting here.
And
I'm struggling with this. You don't like cleaning out your refrigerator, but you love cleaning your toilet.
I'm serious. I used to be a contracted maid. It's my weird thing.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I know. And I hate doing
we still love you. So
you were contracted to clean toilets. You might as well have been contracted to clean up crime scenes because it's basically the same thing.
I'm telling you, Dale, I've got stories. and they have lasted with me all these years. And I'm telling you, learn about people in a different way with the way they keep their bathrooms clean.
Me and Patty used to be custodians for a major city public library system. And so there's stories.
Well, mine was with a military installation.
Okay, so you got stories. Dale, do you have stories? You got farm animals, so you have stories. I already know that.
So
what would your list be?
5 worst. So I got to go back in the file here to one when we had pens of show pigs. You had to clean their house, which included clean their bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
And they had wood chips in there that would get like all soaked up with said bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
And you had to get in there and clean all that out and scrub it out weekly. And a 250-pound pig is not a very clean, bathroom-friendly animal.
No.
Let's just say that.
Hello, Pierre.
So that's my number 1. I hated that.
Okay.
Hated that. Number 2, and very close to that, is I will cook you every meal every day. I might complain once or twice, but very little. But please, 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 please don't make me do the dishes.
Yeah.
It's horrible. I hate it.
I think you're whining.
Exactly.
I'm with him. I'm going to be
I will.
first.
Okay, number 3. This is because we went to the house side. I'm going to go back to the house after dishes. I will put said laundry in washing machine. By the way, check pockets because that's what a normal person does.
No. We've already had this discussion.
That's my money.
So check pockets. I will wash. I will dry clothes, but don't make me fold a single one of them. Hate it.
I'm not talking to you about pockets anymore, Dale. Move on, please.
Number 4 would be building fence. I hate it. I hate every bit of it.
But think of the repetitive routineness of it and how it would become so melodic.
I think of hours of back-breaking driving steel post by hand and carrying. And then said steel post goes in ground this far, hits a solid rock, and you can do nothing but bar it, whatever, break it out with a pickaxe and a prayer to get said post in ground. Hate every minute of it. Hate
that'd be a good Bon Jovi song, Pickaxe and a Prayer.
Yeah. Living on a Prayer. That was that song.
There you go.
Anyway, and then number 5 would be cleaning chicken coop. I don't get.
It's the method. You got to.
I have a great method. You just pull the wheelbarrow up there. You open the door and you just scoop it all out in it. But I still don't like it. Like
I'm all in favor of teaching them how to use the toilet. That's me.
I like it better when I put them in chicken tractors and I just move it away from said mess every day. I like that idea better.
See, I have a poop board, and I just put a little bit of PDZ down, and every day, 30 seconds, right in, and it's over. When I collect
a poop board.
So underneath of their roost, they poo the most at night. I put a poop board underneath of it.
I thought you were talking like a corporate boardroom.
Yeah, well, it is the corporate boardroom. Where they get my compost starter.
I thought maybe you was gonna call that maybe the House and the Senate or
there you go.
Full of poo anyhow.
Upper house and lower house.
It counts.
Yeah.
So seriously, 30 seconds into a bucket, put my bucket away. It's over.
All right.
That's why I like to clean my coop.
Okay.
30 seconds.
You're not dragging me into this late night conversation, so we're good.
Bathrooms, coops, whatever.
We're good. All right. So that's the end of our list. We only did 5.
Okay.
We're over an hour, so it's time to call it a night. But I want to thank everybody in chat, everybody that helped with the moderating. Thank you to you guys for being here. I appreciate it. I hope you guys had fun, and it was just to get to know people a little different. So, all right.
Who's got 2 thumbs and enjoyed the show? This guy. By the way, hit the thumb up for Tony.
Chillin' with the Gillums. That's my new song.
Is it? I love it. All right, everybody. Remember to be safe, think ahead, meal prep with ease, and always preserve. We'll see you next week. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.